Alright, good morning guys. The day after, so I did take this home and finished it. I went ahead and wrote down how much time and how much this possibly could cost, their range. Here I wrote an explanation as if this was a service menu, so I can teach the students how to write it up. Let's say that they're going to be owning a salon and making their menu. They don't want to just put soak your hands in warm water. They want to elaborate and romance that little description. So that's what this is. On the back here, I wrote down what they are needing for this particular service, and each bullet point is the steps for each part of the treatment. So last night I was thinking, I'm just going to have them do this and take their notes, but since it's the first time we do this and I think this is a great idea, I went ahead and got some copies this morning and got them copied. So I will hand out these copies. Now it is in handwriting, and that typically is not, I don't like that. I like it to be typed and lined up, but this was a last night idea, okay? So, but in the next time, I think I will type it up. But this is great because not only do they see my handwritten one, right? Sometimes when they see it typed up, it's a little bit difficult for them to imagine it being done. So handwritten helps in that sense for those kiddos that can't wrap their head around it. But then this here, handwritten, and the copy of it is their example. They're still going to do their own. They're going to transfer this information to this, and they'll turn this in on Friday. And then that way they have their service card. So I just want to share that tidbit with you guys. Let's see how it goes today with our service. I will be recording it, and that way you guys can see how that ends up going out. Alright, we have that. We have our setup for today. So as you saw in the last video, and for freshmen today, we are going to be going over some braiding, and we also have chapter 3 to get going on. And then today I've got to clean this mess. Alright, well, I wore my scrubs today because simply to share this with the students, no crazy jewelry, hair back. When you're an esthetician, you don't have, or manicures, for the most part, you'd have crazy long nails. When you do pedicures, it's hard to work with the long nails and the jewelry and all. I have a smock on, and then I have my scrubs on. So that's what we have going on for today as far as that part of the demo. And let's just clean up my desk a little bit. It is crazy raining outside today. I've got all my copies. I've got to pass these out, some field trip forms. All of these are different events that we've got going on. It's going to be a busy day, and then I've got some meetings as well this afternoon, and then I got to go home and pack for Thursday. Alright, you guys, let's get And we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, as you came in, I asked you to go ahead and take a picture of your table setup. This here is so that you know what your setup should look like. Okay? This is a manicure table. Okay? There's 2 chairs. The small chair is for you, the service provider, to sit in, and the big comfy chair is for your client to sit in. Each manicure table is labeled table 1 through 8. We have 8. There's a little set of keys, okay? This little bundle lives just like this under or right above Miss Amy's desk in the office. You can take the key for your manicure table out to use it. The key goes in with the flat side up, and then you turn, okay? Now, in the manicure table, we have the top drawer. It will have an extension cord. Okay, in case you need to use the lights or the fans. There is a bin, and in the bin you're going to have your supplies for manicure, or maybe even pedicure if you're doing a pedicure service here or somewhere on around the table. Okay, You have your emery boards, you have your cotton rounds, and the facial towelette isn't here, I'm not sure why, but the little facial, the nail squares, buffers, disposable and clean items in a closed container. So that way, in case when you're doing a service and you run out, instead of getting up and running to go get something, just open your drawer and it's here. We try to keep it stocked as best as we can, but we're only as good as our students, right? So please take care of that. It is labeled table 6 as well. In the drawer that we have here, we do have a manicure bowl, okay? It is labeled disinfecting solution, okay? So that way when you're cleaning, it's just here. You don't have to go run and grab, you just need to bring a napkin with you. And we do have a disinfecting tray. You fill this in with the disinfecting solution, and then you have your tray that you put your things into immerse in water. So we do have it here. You have to replace that and clean that out after each use. Another thing that we have here is a fan. You're going to plug this in, which is why we have the extension cords in here. And then when you turn it on, then you can put your hands in here or your foot, and it's a little fan that will help dry the polish. Okay? Each table has one. There's also, not in this one, but in the others, there's a trash can. So if you need to put the trash can on your table to throw your trash away, you can do that. Okay? The cushion side of the manicure table is for the client, so they put their arms on it. If they put their arms on the edge of this table and are sitting there for an hour, they might hurt. Okay? We put a towel down vertically so that it protects not just our table but our cushion. Okay? We still have to clean it, but it just protects it and helps it last longer. We put 2 paper towels down sideways to catch salt and sugar and such. You have your bowl. With the bowl, we're going to put the processing caps, the bags over them. Mandatory, okay? A lot of times, you guys sometimes forget to clean and disinfect, okay? So if there's bacteria in there and then someone has a hangnail and they put their hands in here, they now can be contaminated, okay? So please make sure to use the bag. Using the bag does not say or mean, oh, well, I'm not going to clean and wash and disinfect it. No, you still have to. This just is an extra layer of protection, okay? Inside, we have some beads, okay? They're like the little floral beads that you see at the dollar store or Hobby Lobby or whatever. The clients dip their hands in the warm water and they're playing with the beads instead of just sitting there with their hands. That's kind of weird. You guys know that, okay? So the beads are there for them to play with. We have different colors, so according to your treatment or your service, the scent you're using, you can change up the color of the beads. The beads have to be solid. They cannot be anything that absorbs, okay? And we do sanitize them afterwards and disinfect. You have your palette, okay? You guys know the palette. On the palette, you will have your product. This is a new thing we're doing. I bought these little trays at the dollar store. You can buy them at the dollar store as well. Just give me some time to get everybody trained, but I think that this is going to be better for you, and you correct me if I'm wrong, okay? The people working in the dispensary are going to get your ticket, and it says, Haley has a green spot treatment with all these services in it. It's going to have it on the ticket. They're going to take your ticket, and they're going to tape it on the basket. And then they say, okay, Haley has the soap, the scrub, the jelly, the this, the that, the that. They're going to put in this basket everything you need for that service, for that client. Then you go to the dispensary and say, hi, my name is Haley. My client is here. Here, Haley. Here you go. Done. You take it. You sit down. Set up your station. Go to the reception. Hi, Miss Ramirez. Hi, my name is Haley. Nice to meet you. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. And so you then, voila, done. When you're done, sanitize, clean your table. Take the basket, turn it into a dispensary. They'll take care of cleaning it. Yes? Easier? Much easier. Oh, let me go get this paper. Oh, but then that's over here. Oh, that's over there. That takes forever. And sometimes your client's following you like they're supposed to go with you. Okay? So, why I didn't think of this sooner, I'm not sure, but I'm glad I thought of it, so we're going to fix it from here forward. Once you get to doing it, I need you to tell me, Miss, that doesn't work.
Or how about we try this? Or let's not do that again. Because if y'all are the ones doing it, if you don't tell me, then I don't know, and I can't make it better. Okay, so let me know what you think. So in here we have our hand sanitizer, we have our squeezy bottle. This is the squeezy bottle, so whenever you squeeze it, the water comes out. So this is how you're going to rinse your client's hands. Instead of saying, okay, done with your sugar scrub, hands up, let's go to the bathroom or the dispensary, and then you know how crazy it gets in there and they're trying to wash their hands. Okay, so squeezy bottles. Well, that's not the professional name. I call it squeezy bottle, okay? You have your gloves, your spatula, your brushes, your jelly soak, your salts, your towels, whatever you need will be in the bin, okay, in the service tray. In the dispensary will be a binder that will have a picture of the layout, and it will have a list of what goes in that service tray so the person knows what to give you. We offer a lot of services, so be patient as I build that, okay, and make it for you. We have a manicure tray, a little manicure bowl with your hot stones, okay? Back there, right underneath that first purple bin over there, you see the crock pot. That is not a crock pot I got from home that I put cheese in, okay? That's an official hot stone crock pot from the beauty supply. That has boiling hot water in it. Don't stick your hand in there, okay? Take the spoon, scoop it out, put it in here. They're really hot, so make sure you let them cool down. These are really cute, especially if you put like a little flower or something to decorate, to add to the service that you're offering, okay? Any questions about your table setup? All right, so then this is what we're going to do now. I went ahead and gave you 3 pieces of paper. You have your green Salon Day flyer. You have a blank piece of cardstock, and then you have a copy of a service card, okay? The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to take your blank piece of paper, your cardstock, and fold it in half like a hot dog, okay? You're going to fold it in half like a hot dog. Make sure to make it as neat and pretty and perfect as you possibly can, because we're going to laminate this for you once you're done with it. So that way you have it next year and the year after, and when you graduate and when you open your own salon, you have these. Okay? The second thing I want you to do is I want you to take the copied paper of the green tea spa treatment and fold it in half like so. Green tea spa treatment should be the front of the cover. So we're going to take it and fold it in half. Like a hot dog, long hot dog, okay? It was late at night when I decided I'm just going to make a copy of this. This was just for my notes, but I thought y'all should have it, and y'all should make one, so I apologize that it's handwritten and not typed. I have a pet peeve about that, but it was midnight, so sorry about that. I didn't take my computer home. It's a lot on here. And on mine, I had put dividers in between with a light green pen, and it didn't show up on your copied one. So I apologize for that. This is a green tea spa treatment. Take a look at your Salon Day flyer really quick. On your Salon Day flyer, we have these 6 treatment services right here that match the card. 6 steps on the card. So this service card that you're making is for your next Salon Day services. Last year you guys learned all about facials and hydrosonic facial and the red light therapy, and some of you now are like, what is a hydrosonic facial? How do you do that? Why do you need that? I know there's a light, but what color do we have? Okay. So in order to help you, we're going to make these service cards. And you're going to put your notes and your supplies and everything, all the details here. How much, how long, etc. So when you leave me and you go to Miss Martinez your junior year, you can pull these out and say, oh yeah, I know how to do that. I can offer it. And then when you get to your senior year, you have even more, and you're like, oh, look what I can do. And then whenever you graduate, and let's say that Haley goes work in a salon, and then she tells her boss and says, hey, I know how to do this. If you buy the services, or the products, or if I buy the products, can we offer it in the salon? Sure, okay, let's try it. And then you just brought more money into the salon and more money into your pocket because you're adding services to your service menu. Why not, right? Another thing is, let's say that Jari, she's going to open up her nail salon. I know your mom hasn't, but let's say you have your own. And she wants to offer this. Her, as a salon owner, needs to know how to make a service menu. Last year we did when we built the salon. But how to play on the words, how to entice your clients to be like, yeah, I need that, and I need that too. Okay? So I'm going to show you and read these out to you so you can kind of get an idea how that goes. Okay? All right, so that's the purpose of this here. What your assignment is going to be is you're going to take the white piece of paper and you're going to turn it into your own service menu. For this first one, you're just going to copy it. You're literally copying this onto this, but with your handwriting. If you want to change your verbiage, if you want to change the design, it's too much and too cluttered, arrange it to make it work for you. You're going to turn it in on Friday. I need them all together or else they're not going to laminate individual ones. And then I'm going to laminate it for you so you have it to use and it doesn't get wet and gross and all of that good stuff. Okay? So that's what your task is going to be. Let's take a look at our service menu. On the front here, it's the title, Green Tea Spa Treatment, that matches your salon menu. Open it up to the first page. On the first page to the right-hand side, it says hands or feet, meaning you can do this on the hands or the feet. Then you have an aromatherapy soak. It's 5 minutes and it's free. This year, no matter what they're getting done, they must soak their hands and they must soak their feet for free. What if they're just picking their boogers and then they come in, and then you don't have them wash their hands? How many times do you go in the nail shop and they don't ask you to wash your hands and they start working on you? Don't tell me they don't do it. How many times do people go to the bathroom and that toilet paper is just a little bit thin, and then you see people walk out of the bathroom and they don't wash their hands? I was at the store this weekend and I heard a lady walking out, she didn't wash her hands, and I was like, wow, and you're an adult, or at least it sounded like an adult, I could be wrong. So then they're going to come in and say, hi, and you don't like to do hands? I mean, you don't like to do feet, but you rather do hands? Feet are cleaner. Think about it. Remember? So, mandatory, everybody has to soak hands and feet no matter whatsoever. Even if it's paraffin, no matter what it is, and it's free. 5 minutes. Okay? Jelly soak, organic sugar scrub, collagen mask scrub, hot oil, stone massage, and then paraffin dip. There's the time and the cost. If you work at a salon, you can charge more. Right? On the right-hand side, take a look at the top. It says 1 hour 1 hour 20 minutes. If you add up the time, that's how long it should take you. If you charge $5 each service, that's $25. Aromatherapy is free. The soak. How much is minimum wage? $7.25. $7.25 you get in 1 hour for working your butt off at wherever you work. In 1 hour and 20 minutes, you get $25. Here, think about that. That is a lot of money. A person needs to work for 2, 3, do the math, how many hours to get this much? That's a lot. Okay, keep that in mind. In this industry, you can make as much as you want. How much are you willing to put in? Okay? So, whenever you're doing your service menu, on the right-hand side, I'm going to come by and I'm going to walk around and you read along with me. She can have her service menu and she can put let me tell you what's wrong with our service menu. It doesn't say an explanation of what it is. So people will come in and say, or email me and say, what's a hydrosonic? What's a red light? What's it? And so I got to sit there and email everybody back on this is what this is, and then they have other questions, and I'm like, I don't have time. But where do I put all of this in here? I don't know where, right? So that's what's wrong with our menu. So if she has a salon, a fully functional working salon, she's going to have her service menu, but she needs to explain what those services are so that she doesn't have to be answering those questions. you are looking at our website or menu. So on the aromatherapy soaks, you can simply say soak your hands to disinfect. That's what it is. But isn't it nicer to read or hear? Remove all impurities from the skin by soaking in a warm bowl of water. Antibacterial sea salts soaked with essential oils are used to help relax your hands and feet. Doesn't that sound better? Oh yeah, please, somebody just give me a bowl of water, right? The jelly soap. Gently exfoliate your skin in a thermal jelly soap to relax and soften your skin, preparing it for the treatment. Keyword, preparing it. So me, the client, I'm reading through this and I'm like, I don't want the jelly soap. Just, I already have the aromatherapy. Why do I need the other? There's $5 out the door. Oh, well here it says preparing it for the treatment. Oh, I need that. Okay, I need that too. There's $5, right? It makes you feel like I need to get that in order to do the rest. It's a play on words. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, congratulations, there's $5, right? The scrub. Buff off all dead skin that has built up over time. They're going to look at their hands and say, ooh, yes, please, right? Do you do the whole body? Because I might need that too, okay? Organic sugar is gentle, but circular manipulations ensure to leave your skin soft, smooth, and bright. Oh, how relaxing. Rebuild the strength and elasticity of your skin by wrapping a warm towel over a collagen mask to penetrate deep into your skin. Sounds very like high-tech fancy, huh? Relax and enjoy various massage manipulations, feeling the warmth of the hot stones as they glide against your rejuvenated skin. Seal the luxurious moisture into your newly refreshed skin with a hot paraffin dip wrapped in the mitt to seal in the treatment. A lot of people, they don't get the paraffin wax. For what? I don't need that. But when they say seal in the treatment, oh, I just did all this. Now I need to lock it in. Yeah, I need that. There's $5. So it's a play on words. So if Jari wants to have a very good, successful salon, she's got to zhuzh it up. She has to, right? Like the pictures on Pinterest. Which ones do you like? Just a random picture that's just someone held it and took a picture? Or like they got on a chair and it's like a weird angle and not weird but cool, and then they filtered it and then they have Photoshop, and which one would you pick? The nice one, right? When they put work into it. So that is how you build your service menu. Use those nice fancy words. Flip the page to the back. In the back of your service menu, you're going to see here that you're going to have on the top part, you're going to have your list of supplies that you need. Obviously, chair and table is not on there, but just the basic things. And then you have notes on there. Clients must wash their hands and you must wear gloves. Now, when I did this, I had the light green divider, and then it's just a bunch of words, and I apologize. So when you're doing it, maybe you have a better way of doing it for you that works for you. And then you have each service, you have basic steps. Don't make it too crazy elaborate, but then don't leave out details that are important. Okay? So here are the steps to the services inside. Your name goes on the bottom and the back. Okay? You're going to recreate this on the blank cardstock that I gave you. Okay? If you mess up, come grab another one. We have some here on the corner. Okay? Make it as nice and neat as pretty as you want it like, because I'm going to laminate them for you and give them back. Okay? Before you turn them in, make sure the edge is sealed, very nice, it's creased, so that when you laminate it, it's a good fold. Okay? All right, as you are starting to fill this in, lend me an ear, because I'm going to go over some of the service things and pass some things around. So we're killing two birds, multitasking, we're killing two birds with one stone. Okay? Now, tomorrow when you come in, you're going to watch the demo. I'm going to do it. On Thursday, you're going to do it on someone. And on Friday, you're going to switch. This week we're doing feet. Hands. Next week we're going to do feet. Whether you do it on yourself or you do it on each other, that's your choice. Okay? So next week we're going to do the pomegranate scent to prepare you for the following week's service. Okay? So go ahead and get your markers. I would do it in pencil first and then go over it with marker, however you choose. Whatever you feel will work for you. Okay? All right. As you're working, just lend me an ear and I'll continue with going over some key points. When the client comes in, okay, you're going to have your water with your soap, with your salt. They're going to come in and they're going to play with the beads. Now, I'm going to add I'm going to pass around these bath leaves. Okay, the bath petals. Feel them, smell them. I'm also going to pass around the actual container so you can smell how strong it is. Okay, and the container, I'm going to dip them in the water. One partner will need to use these petals. The other partner will use the sea salt for the soap. It's your choice. These petals, I'm going to let them soak for a second. I'm going to come around and show you why they're messy. I would not use this with younger children simply because the petals, I wouldn't use them with younger children because I'll show you how messy they get. I would not use them on the feet. Okay? And some people don't prefer them simply because they're more messy. Okay? They dissolve into soap and they're really hard to get off, which is why some people don't like to work with them. So I'm going to come around and show you how to get. It's really hard to come up. So imagine having your client at your chair and now you have to get this off. How do you get it? It's goopy. It's like slimy. It's soap, but it's just really hard to get off. So how do you get all this off? And then it gets into the nails. It's really hard to work with. So some people will argue, well, it's better to do it on the feet because then they don't play with it. But then how do you get it out from under between the toes? Right? Some people say, well, don't let them play with it. Just let it dissolve. But the point is that it's soap and it cleanses the skin and the nails. Okay? So, you have then, if you use that, you have your squeezy bottle. Again, it's not the professional term. But the squeezy bottle, you squeeze it and you're going to rinse the hands off. You can fill this with warm water or you can fill this with cold water. That be your choice. And all you do is you squeeze and rinse instead of having your client having to go to the sink and rinse the hands. With the soap petals, it is more difficult because it sticks to the skin. This right there, please. Thank you. Okay? After you're finished with the soap, whether it be the salt or you want to do the petals, then you're going to add warm water to your jelly, or the warm water to your bowl so that you can do the jelly soak. You add your jelly beans, okay? When you're done with that, you can rinse with the squeezy bottle, and then you have the salts, okay? These are the salts. We bought a big old thing of salt and we put them in these Dixie cups, or if you rather prefer dilution minerals, it's salt, but it's a play on words, right? Yeah, help yourself. Okay? You pour this into the jelly and then you throw that out because it turns back into water. Okay? The jelly will turn back into water. Mr. Fleming stopped by one day and said, hey, what's that gooey stuff on the grass that's killing the grass? So we got to put it in the flower beds, not on the grass. Put it on the brown stuff, on the dirt. Okay, when we pour it out. The jelly bag. Because it'll kill the grass. Okay? Just because it covers it and doesn't let the grass breathe, you know? And then after your soak, you do your scrub, circular motions. Make sure to wear gloves whenever you're working with feet. You can wear gloves when you're working with hands as well. Okay? Keeping in mind that if you do this every day, all day long, and you put your hands in all these chemicals all day, every day, if you're not using high quality chemical products, they have chemicals in them, they could eventually harm you. Keep that in mind. Know what products you're using and what they're made out of. After the scrub, you're going to take your brush and you're going to apply the mask. When you apply the mask, you apply with the brush. Take a warm towel and wrap up the hand. After you let the mask sit, then you're going to take the towel and you're going to remove the mask with the towel. And follow up with your massage lotion or oil with the hot stones. And I'll show you some of those techniques tomorrow. After that, you're going to finish with the paraffin dip for the hands or the feet. Use the bags for both, but you dip the hands for the hands and you pour the paraffin in the bag for the feet. Okay? Tomorrow when you come in, I will be showing you all of that. Thursday and Friday, you'll be switching partners. Okay?